Stargate SG-1 became an instant hit when it premiered on screens in 1997, as it provided fans of the 1994 movie with a highly anticipated spin-off. The NBC show was hugely successful as it scored 10 seasons before its heart-wrenching finale in 2007. It captivated viewers with its gripping storyline, which saw the four-person military team travel to other planets through an alien device called the Stargate. After dialing up a planet, the spacehoppers were able to go through a portal which transported them within seconds to take on missions. A lot of time has passed since Stargate SG-1 ended in 2007. Like most fans, you're probably wondering what happened to these actors after their days at Stargate Command. Here's what they're up to today. Richard Dean Anderson as Colonel Jack O'Neill. Born January 23, 1950. Before landing his role as the brave colonel, Richard Dean Anderson had found success and was already adored by fans for his role as Angus MacGyver in the 90s hit MacGyver. Despite the sci-fi drama propelling him further into stardom, Anderson decided to step away from the spotlight when the franchise ended. The actor only took on a handful of TV roles, including Fairly Legal and Raising Hope, before his latest appearance in Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23. The 75-year-old has seemingly retired from acting. With his last tweet posted in 2012, Anderson has no other social media presence and therefore keeps his personal life private. Michael Shanks as Daniel Jackson. Born December 15, 1970. Shanks became a fan favorite for his loyalty and dedication to Team SG-1, and although he had no military experience, his archaeological and cultural knowledge proved useful. In 2004, his portrayal earned him a Leo Award for Best Lead Performance by a Male in a Dramatic Series for the 7th season episode Lifeboat. After Stargate, the actor became a familiar face on screens and appeared in Supernatural, Virgin River, The Good Doctor, and landed a leading role in Saving Hope. Shanks is also very active on social media, where he can be seen interacting with fans and more recently promoting his daughter Mia Shanks' music, whom he shares with Virgin River's Lexa Doig. Today he is 55. Christopher Judge as Teal'c. Born October 13, 1964. Stargate SG-1 fans will remember Teal'c as the reformed leader for Apophis, who helped the team escape before joining the crew himself. After 2007, Judge went on to have a successful acting career with roles on NCIS, Los Angeles, and The Mentalist. He also played one of Bane's henchmen in 2012's The Dark Knight Rises. He also lent his voice in the animated Final Space and Netflix's The Guardians of Justice. Judge's voice can also be recognized in video games such as StarCraft II, Legacy of the Void, World of Warcraft, Warlords of Draenor, and World of Warcraft, Battle for Azeroth. Today he is 61. Ben Browder as Cameron Mitchell. Born December 11, 1962. There was a large shift in Stargate SG-1 between seasons 8 and 9. Richard Dean Anderson took on a minor role, leaving a big hole in the team we came to know as SG-1. To fill that slot, sci-fi veteran Ben Browder stepped in as the new team's leader. Cameron Mitchell. For the last 2 seasons of the show, Browder had previously starred in Farscape and commanded a presence similar to the one Anderson had on SG-1. Both as a strong military leader and someone who could bring a laid-back atmosphere to the screen. Mitchell is less sarcastic than O'Neill and a little more optimistic and good-natured. Naturally, Mitchell's first challenge is smoothing things over with a disjointed SG-1 and getting along with all the other characters. Like so many other talented actors from the series, Browder went on to have a successful acting career, appearing in TV shows like Doctor Who, Arrow, Chuck, CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, and Criminal Minds. Browder played the Sovereign Admiral in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 and has done a little voice acting for video games, including Call of Duty, Black Ops 3. It's been some time since we've seen him in a leading role, but Browder remains active today. Now he is 63. Claudia Black as Vala Mal Doran. Born the 11th of October 1972. In its later seasons, Stargate SG-1 featured 2 actors from the sci-fi show Farscape. Ben Browder, who stepped into the male lead vacancy left by Richard Dean Anderson, and Claudia Black, who played Vala Mal Doran, originally planned as a one-off character in Season 8 of SG-1. Doran returned in Seasons 9 and 10 as a main character and even appeared in the 2 movies The Arc of Truth and Continuum. Playfully mischievous and infatuated with Daniel Jackson, Doran brought a dash of fun and moral ambiguity to the team. She joins Stargate Command in the fight against the Ori, who are the new villains in seasons 9 and 10 after the Goa'uld are defeated. Since her Stargate days, Black has continued acting in television, taking on the recurring role of Dahlia in the fantasy drama The Originals and a main role in the drama Containment as Sabine Lammers. Black has also done a lot of voice acting for video games and animated shows. You can hear her voice in Diablo 3, Mass Effect 2 and 3, Gears of War 3, Final Fantasy XIV, and the celebrated comedy show Rick and Morty. She continues to act in television and do voice work. Recently, Black played a role in the sci-fi drama Roswell, New Mexico. Today she is 53. Corinna Nek as Jonas Quinn. Born November 5, 1971. Corinna Nek played a rather unique role as Jonas Quinn, an alien from Langara. Initially, Quinn was a minor character but ended up becoming part of the main cast and a member of SG-1 in Season 6. Michael Shanks, the actor who played Daniel Jackson, left the show during Season 6 over creative differences, leaving a hole in the main cast. As much as SG-1 fans loved Jackson, Quinn helped fill the void, a scientist who brought a quirky and fun spirit to the team, and for some reason is always eating on-screen. He was an immediate hit. Michael Shanks decided to return to SG-1 in the following Season 7, which made Jonas Quinn a minor character again. Corinna Nek continued acting after Stargate SG-1 and remains active today, with a filmography that includes guest roles on television shows like NCIS, Supernatural, and Ghost Whisperer. In 2013, Nek suffered an injury on a boat while filming Poseidon Rex. His leg was shattered and required surgery, but afterward, he healed and continued acting. In addition to acting, Nek occasionally writes and directs TV shows and documentaries. Most recently, Nek started touring the United States filming a documentary called Love America Tour, which focuses on unifying themes among Americans. Today he is 54. Terrell Rothy as Janet Fraser. Born November 9, 1962. Terrell Rothy played the beloved medical examiner Janet Fraser, who faced the unimaginable task of healing soldiers suffering from alien diseases and wounds caused by alien technology. Basically, it's a whole new frontier of medical science for humans, but she handled it with wisdom and optimism, although Fraser typically butted heads with the members of SG-1 who usually didn't take doctors' orders. Most of the time, her medical advice was spot on. Despite staying behind the front lines, Fraser occasionally saw some action. She went into the field a few times and also had to deal with foothold situations in Stargate Command. In Season 7, the character died in combat, although Rothy briefly returned to the series playing a parallel version of her character in Season 9. In addition to acting in over 70 episodes of Stargate SG-1, Rothy reached for the stars, acting in several well-known TV series, including Eureka, Supernatural, Caprica, and Arrow. While she typically appears in sci-fi and supernatural TV shows, she's also taken a few roles in drama shows, particularly on the Hallmark Channel, including Cedar Grove. More recently, Rothy appeared in the sci-fi comedy show Upload and continues to play recurring roles on The Good Doctor and Virgin River. Today she is 63. Tony Amandola as Master Braydak. Born August 24, 1951. Tony Amandola played the memorable Master Braydak, the wise warrior who taught Teal'c everything he knows. Braydak is a retired military Jaffa on his planet, but continues to secretly train others because he plans to start a rebellion against the Goa'uld, who are the slave masters of the Jaffa. Braydak is a bit of a father figure to Teal'c and is an important connection between the Earthlings and Jaffa. While these two species are technically on the same side fighting the Goa'uld, they often have cultural differences. And there's also the awkward fact that they've both killed each other many times since the Jaffa are the soldiers for the Goa'uld. After Stargate SG-1 ended in 2007, Amandola continued landing in various roles in television and also started voice acting in video games and animated series. He played a minor villain in the dark mystery show Dexter, starred in the sci-fi series Continuum, and had a recurring role on Once Upon a Time. Amandola also appeared in CSI, NY, The Mentalist, and Num 3 Rupees. In addition to a successful career on-screen, Amandola also has an impressive voice acting career. Today he is 74. Peter Williams as Apophis. Born the 31st of December 1957. Peter Williams joined the ensemble cast of Stargate SG-1 as the appalling Apophis, who would serve as the main antagonist for the first half of the show. Not only is Apophis a tyrant that enslaves and murders humans, but he also has a unique connection with several of our beloved characters. Teal'c served under Apophis as his first prime before defecting to Earth. But naturally, those days haunt Teal'c for a long time. Apophis also took Daniel Jackson's wife, Shar, as a host for his queen, and for his son. Apophis kidnapped Skara, who is like a son to O'Neill. After playing the sinister Apophis, Williams continued acting primarily in television, appearing in the Jordan Peele-produced Twilight Zone revival and Fallen, but also had roles in films like Catwoman and The Chronicles of Riddick. Williams continues to act, mostly in television, and recently took on a role in the sci-fi series The Expanse. Today he is 68. Amanda Tapping as Samantha, Sam, Carter. Born the 28th of August 1965. Throughout the 10 seasons, the beloved astrophysicist and soldier battled with choosing between the military and a scientific-focused career. Following the finale, Tapping reprised her role as Sam in the show's spin-off Stargate Atlantis and the subsequent movies. She also has an impressive CV of TV and film roles including Supernatural, Woodland and Travelers, and worked behind the scenes as a director for episodes on the CW's The Flash and Supernatural. The 60-year-old was also at the helm of a 2020 episode of Netflix's Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Tapping has also used social media to speak candidly about her mental health issues which she battled during COVID-19 and were exacerbated by her mother's death.